Good morning. Good morning. It's time to rise and receive. Welcome to your morning send off designed to support you in receiving what you most want by unlearning struggle. So, today we are going to talk about how to invite good fortune as you wrap up 2020. So at the time of this Facebook Live, which will turn into a recording that will stay on Facebook and also on YouTube, it is December 1st of 2020, and I thought it was a perfect time to begin to think about this month of transition into a brand new year. Many of us will look back on 2020 and have memories and stories to tell. A lot of challenges that we've navigated, a lot of ways that we've grown, many blessings that have come from this, unexpected for sure. Certainly in my world with my clients and the people that I talk to, one of the hallmarks of 2020, in addition to all of the challenge and all of the suffering and all of the difficulties and the chaos in so many ways, was that there were also silver linings, really unexpected silver linings. So I wanted to kind of open up a space to maybe invite you to think of December as an opportunity to be both intentional and inviting of what you would like 2021 to be, what you would like to invite. And so one of the things that I'm very, it's kind of a soapbox that I stand on when I teach, is that there's a lot of misunderstandings and distortions in the world of manifestation. And some people have heard of the phrase spiritual bypass. A lot of another way that people kind of think about manifestation, if you've studied things like affirmations and visualizations and conscious creation, is we put a lot of emphasis on the words that we use. And I might get some pushback on this, but I've contemplated this for at least 30 years. And I have a very strong and clear stance about this. And that is that, yes, there's a lot of power in the words we use, but what is more important than the words that we use is the energy and the meaning and the interpretation of the words that we use. And so what happens is when we get caught up in only focusing on positivity or only focusing on the things that we want, and be careful, don't use those words, what that actually does is it creates resistance in your body, resistance in your being. And you hear me talk a lot about the space. We need to have a space in which to receive. So the space that is your awareness, the space that is your consciousness, gets all bound up in judgment and right and wrong. Oh, I can't say it this way and I can't say it this way because maybe I'll manifest what I don't want. And I'm here to say that is incorrect, and there's a lot of misunderstanding and distortion about that. Okay? What allows us to invite and receive what we want? And I invite you to kind of listen to today's Rise and Receive through the lens of what is it that I want to invite in 2020, is not only do we need to receive what we do want, we really need to receive fully, honor and accept what we don't want. Because if not, what happens is we create a lot of resistance, and then the space in which to receive the kindness of life is full. So I pulled a card today that inspired today's message. And as you think about 2021 and what you would like to invite moving forward, I invite you to, with the utmost respect and honor for everything that you've experienced in 2020, to also receive fully your don't wants. Let yourself, if you want to do this as a journaling exercise, if you want to revisit this over the month of December, if you want to keep listening to this particular Rise and Receive, let yourself fully acknowledge, you know what, after 2020, I don't want this and I don't want this. This is me writing, air writing in a journal. I don't want this and I don't want this and I don't want this, and really receive it and let it land. Okay, let it be here. Let it be here. And be able to give yourself the opportunity to give thanks for the clarity that the don't wants are giving you in order to invite the do wants. So I wanted to preface today's Rise and Receive with that because, like I said, there's a lot of distortion out there around our consciousness creating our reality and how to do it right and don't do it wrong because then you'll counter create. And that really blocks the flow of the kindness of life. So with that in mind, by the way, if you don't know me, my name is Sonia Miller. I'm a speaker, coach, and best-selling author, and I am passionate about teaching people how to receive because receiving is its own very tangible skill set. And unfortunately, most of us don't know how to receive. We know how to work hard, and we have a lot of faith and pride in our hard work ethic, and so we're really good at pursuing things. But when it comes to receiving our fulfillment, we're actually lacking in some fundamental concepts that really allows us to be powerful, fortunate receivers of the kindness of life and the fulfillment that's here. All right. And when you really learn how to receive, all kinds of things can come into your life in physical and non-physical ways that are so much easier and so abundant and so long-lasting because we understand what receiving actually is. So with that in mind, I've decided today to read you the entire card from the Receive card deck, which is entitled Receive Things. Receive Things. And what I did this morning is I was thinking about, okay, it's December 1st, 2020. How do I invite good fortune on behalf of everyone who wants this message to, as we wrap up 2020 and move into 2021? And this is the card I pulled. So as you listen to what I read today, just see how this lands for you in your relationship to 2020 and in your relationship to moving forward into a brand new year of new energy and new possibilities. Here we go. Receive things. It's human to want things, yet there can be so much struggle associated with wanting. This struggle is rooted in 3 dilemmas. Number 1, we don't understand what we want. Number 2, we don't understand why we want. And number 3, many of us have been hurt for wanting something in the first place. The first step in unlearning struggle regarding wanting anything is to understand that there's only one reason that you want. You are chasing a feeling. You want the thing because you mistakenly believe that if you get it, you'll get that feeling. And so most of us chase things without consideration for the feeling. The only two outcomes are possible. Either you won't get the thing, or you will get the thing, and the feeling will be fleeting. To want a thing without acknowledging the corresponding feeling is like saying you want a meal, but the taste and smell don't matter. However, as you connect with the desired feeling of a thing, you begin to tap into the ease of receiving it. In other words, when you focus on the essence, the form will come. Here's your practice. Seek it, sense it, savor it, see it. In other words, think of something that you seek right now. So I invite you to consider whether you're in touch with what you don't want any more of in 2020 or what you do want moving forward into 2021. Think of something that you seek right now. And whatever it is, let your want be here. So I'm going to give you a moment to think about that. Take a breath. What is it that you seek right now? Let your want be here. Now take a breath and sense it in your body. Ask yourself, how will this make me feel? Imagine the experience with your 5 physical senses and savor it. Let the feelings claim permanence in your body. Breathe them in. So take a moment to connect with that. Sense and savor what it would feel like to actually receive this thing that you seek, this thing or this experience. And it may take time. You may need to replay this and hit the pause button to really, really sense and savor this. Now let the feeling expand and extend to connect with other scenarios in your life where that feeling comes alive for you. See these scenarios clearly so that they'll call your attention the next time they occur in your life. So let's say you want financial peace and security. Sense that, savor that in your body, and expand that feeling. Where else do you experience security and peace in your life? It might be when you're walking in nature. It might be when you're hanging out with your pet, a particular friend. It might be when you're laying in bed. It might be your favorite place to just feel secure and peaceful. Let yourself connect with that. Maybe you seek love. Maybe you want a romantic relationship as you move into 2021. As you sense that feeling, savor it. Extend that into other areas of your life. Where do you feel and sense love in your life? It might be the very same things that I mentioned before. It might be in nature. It might be with your pet. It might be with a special friend or a singular family member. Really connect with where this already exists at the feeling level in your life. And again, if you need to play this again and pause, give yourself the opportunity to slow this down because it's about the feeling. See these scenarios clearly so that they'll call your attention the next time they occur in your life. So you really want to see this and make a mental note of where does this already occur in my life? The feeling. Now give grateful thanks for the truth that this feeling and experience already exists right here and right now in your life. You may actually discover that you can't connect with where it exists right here, right now. See if you can find a place where you've experienced it in the past. Connect with that memory, because it does exist right here, right now as a memory. And I'm also going to tell you what if you can't connect with it at all. But assuming you connect with it right here, right now, again, give grateful thanks for the truth that this feeling and experience already exists right here, right now. Take another breath and speak an invitation for more or better. How does it get even better than this? Show me the way. And show me the way is you're speaking to life. You're putting it out there. Then return to your life with a willingness to see what is already here. Practice noticing each time you feel that feeling. When you do, savor it. Breathe it in. And give thanks for how it is here. Invite more or better and watch what you receive in your life. So this is the Receive Things card. And here is your mantra. I am willing to expand my capacity to receive the fulfillment that is already here. I am willing to expand my capacity to receive the fulfillment that is already here. So, for many of us, there's been at least a little, if not a lot, of struggle and challenge in 2020. You might be still in the thick of it. Some of you may be very connected to the blessings and the things that you're grateful for. Wherever you're at, my main message is that we are receiving all day long. The question is not, how do I receive, but what am I receiving? And we can expand our capacity to receive by becoming aware of what is here right now. What is here right now? And that is a beautiful way to invite more and better the feeling of what you want as you move into 2021, so that the form can show up in expected and unexpected ways, in amazing ways beyond what you could have ever imagined. So that is the main message for today. And for those of you who want to stick around for a little bit of a deeper dive, I have one more thing I wanted to unpack and illuminate. For those of you who are into manifestation, law of attraction, conscious creation, we are usually looking for a manifestation in the physical world. That's what is always happening in our seeking mode of the mind. And here is the key. Because your consciousness creates your reality, in order to manifest something in the physical world, you must experience it in your physical body. It's the feeling. It's the feeling. That's why feeling is so important. That's why there's so much in the Rise and Receives around feeling sensations and taking a breath, because breath brings you from your head into your body, from thinking into feeling. When you are feeling, you are embodying in body, in physical form, the consciousness of, I have this feeling. Therefore, your consciousness is, I have. Okay? Really powerful. So I hope that this is inspiring you to really use December as a way to be intentional and inviting to more and better as you move into 2021, really acknowledging all of what 2020 has been for you, whether it's a bunch of don't wants that you never want to experience again, or clarity about do wants. Receive it all, invite more and better, and keep the flow going. Now, as always, if you would like to learn more, you can click on the links I'll be providing above. The Receive card deck will be coming out very soon for pre-orders. They will be published and available in the new year. That's my exciting invitation for 2021. And I have just launched a really powerful 30-day challenge called Start Receiving Now. And the whole focus is how to create space in which to receive, because for the most part we do not create space. Our space is constantly filled up with things that we are battling with, wanting, seeking, and struggling. And here's the thing related to today's card: if you don't make space in which to receive so that the feelings can move through you, your space is going to be filled up by whatever is cycling through your mind. And our minds are on autopilot. But when we know how to receive our thoughts, receive our feelings, let them land, let them move through, we become a constant invitation for the goodness of life. So if you would like to learn how to do that through a very easy, very powerful 30-day challenge, you'll be receiving one email from me. All it takes is 15 minutes a day of space for you, and watch how you can start receiving now. Go to ReceiveChallenge.com to learn more about that. For the cards, go to ReceiveCardDeck.com. And as always, post your comments, your questions, like, share, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. It helps me reach the people that I'm here to serve. Have a great day, and I'll see you at the next Rise and Receive. Bye, everybody.